On top of talking about new vendors, I'm always looking for new add-ons, and I was talking about album companies and I was talking about labs. Those are new suppliers, but I'm also always looking for something else that I can add on to my price list to help me make money. Because let's be real, at the end of the day, I'm not a wedding photographer because I love weddings, although I do. And I'm not a wedding photographer because I think it's fun to take pictures, although it is. I'm a wedding photographer because it's a very smart business move for myself that will help me provide for my family and provide for my future. Now, do I love my job? I absolutely do. But I'm very conscious 100% of the time that it is my job, right? This is not a hobby to me. This would be a super expensive hobby if it were. So I'm always looking for something new that I can add to my arsenal that will keep me current, that will give clients another reason to give me money instead of somebody else. And this past year, I actually bought a new photo booth. Now, I'd been using a photo booth for another company for a very long time that no longer exists because the cost of producing the booths just became prohibitive for them, and they sort of shuttered their doors. And then I found Brandon and Katrina with Photobooth Supply Company. And humorously enough, I found them when I was at a photo convention in Canada. I was super, super, super sick, like crazy sick. And then I stumbled across them in the hallway, let them take pictures of me, which was a really bad idea. And then the next thing I know, I was forking over my credit card for a photo booth. Now, these things aren't cheap, right? And I'm going to show you some pictures of it in a little bit. The one that I bought is close to $8,000, maybe a little bit more. But because I am a numbers person, I immediately went back to my room, and my thought process went like this. Oh my God, it's shiny, I want it. Right? Like, as we all do, I was like, oh my God, it's so pretty, I want it so bad, I want it right now. Right? Partly because I'm a girl and a magpie, and everything that's shiny, I'm like, oh my God, I have to own it. But then I saw the price tag, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go do some spreadsheets. Right? Like, I want it so bad, but number one, can I afford it right now? And number two, if I do buy it, is it going to make me any money? Right? Is it just going to be this big shiny thing that I have that's in my studio that never actually earns me anything? So I went back and I took a look, and I took the price of the photo booth, and I figured out how I can make my money back off of it. What am I going to price it at? I have 4 tiers of pricing for the photo booth, and I have an attendant that runs the booth for me. So after I pay the attendant, and what is my profit every time I take out the photo booth, how many times would I have to sell it to make my money back? I realized that all I would have to do would be to get it out the door 9 times, and all of a sudden the booth is paid for itself. And then after that, once it's paid for itself, it's pure profit. And photo booths are super big right now. Like, they're a really big thing right now. And I was noticing that I was going to weddings and people were having photo booths there, and I thought, but if I have one, then they can buy it from me, not somebody else. So it's easy to sell in the off season. I've got a lot of interest from people who want me to take it to a commercial event or a birthday party or a networking event. You don't just have to sell it along with your wedding coverage. My friends Davina and Daniel in Canada, they own several of them, and they practically have a side business renting it out to just different things. It prints and it does social media. So this is something that my other booth didn't do. It didn't have the capability to print. And this one, if I've got a wireless connection, people can actually upload things to social media. So when I'm figuring out if I'm going to make my money back, this social media aspect, the fact that people can put it right up on their Facebook page with my information on it from the event, that's marketing right there for me. That's amazing. So it looks like this. If anybody wants to know what it looks like, see, it's shiny. I wanted it. It all fits into 2 Pelican cases. It takes about 10 minutes to set up, tops. It's got the printer that goes in the bottom, and it comes with everything you need. You get the light, you get the umbrella, you get the camera, you get the tablet, like everything that goes in it. You get instructions, you get access into the Facebook group. They have not given me a single dime to tell you about this today. I'm just telling you about it because I'm kind of psyched. So if you are considering an add-on, if you are looking for something to put into your price list to help you make more money, take a look at what's going on at weddings around you. The photo booth thing came to me because I was seeing that they were hiring other companies for it, and that was something that I could provide. Is there something that your clients are hiring other people for that you can provide and build into your price list? Maybe it is helping them do invitations. Maybe it is custom thank you cards. Maybe it is, I don't even know what. Maybe it's something that I haven't even thought about before. But there could be a million things out there like this photo booth that could make you money that you haven't even thought about yet. Yeah?